The stinging of my hand is forgotten as I nearly jump out of my skin at the sound of a deep, baritone voice coming from right behind me. I stare at the door handle 2 feet in front of me and lament over how close I was to avoiding making an absolute fool of myself this evening. Not only did an adult overhear my exclamation, but I'm on school grounds, so some poor, innocent child could have overheard my... well, let's just call it colorful language. After I spend a full 3 seconds contemplating every decision I've made in my life that's led to this point, I screw my eyes shut, take a deep breath, and turn my head so I can respond over my shoulder. Dear God, please tell me you're not the principal. My face is scrunched, and my words are hushed as I now realize people are within earshot. There's a beat of silence before the other person fails to hold back an amused huff. Then says, "Young lady, I think you better come to my office." Seriously? Well, let's just skip the loop and foreplay so you can really make it hurt. My heart practically stops and I whip around, my eyes popping open. I'm so sorry, but I can explain. You see, My words die on my lips as I finally get a good look at the person. Scratch that. The man standing behind me. He's about 6 feet tall, and since I'm average height, I have to tilt my chin up to make eye contact with him. And what eyes they are. They're a deep blue, almost like the summer night sky, and they have me spellbound as they assess me in an intrigued manner. His cheekbones are high and sharp, like a model's, and his lips are perfectly shaped and curled up on one side. Another breeze floats by and teases his fashionably cut, thick, russet hair, ruffling the longer strands on top of his head. My gaze drifts down past his neck. Side note, how can a neck be hot? Jesus, did this guy step out of a wet dream? To see the tiniest bit of a black tattoo creeping across the top of his right collarbone. His chest and torso are solid, obviously toned and muscular, but with a rounded softness to him that screams he'd give the best naked snuggles. I vaguely wonder what his workout regimen must be to maintain that type of physique. Maybe he's a runner or does free weights. Either way, he's got a sexy dad bod I want to get my hands on. I'm finally snapped out of my trance by his rich, throaty laugh. I blink several times to bring myself back to the present, and the gorgeous man runs a hand through his wavy locks. "Nah, I was just messing with you. I'm not the principal." When his mouth settles into an easy smile, I get a flash of his straight, white teeth. Before the embarrassment of being teased sets in, he reaches around me to grab the door handle.